So the best practice framework really allows for teachers to talk together in a non-threatening yet structured way about best practices. And the idea is that there are 5 areas of focus that pertain to different parts of teaching. And within each area of focus, there are 4 best practices. So this allows for teachers to really look in a structured way when they go into each other's classrooms, as opposed to going in and getting sidetracked about student discipline, student behavior, the arrangement of the room, and that's very easy to do, understandably. So this really brings it back to what are those best practices within each area of focus. And teachers can choose one area of focus depending on the visit, and as they go back multiple times to each other's classrooms, can pick a different area of focus. For example, area of focus 2 is on instructional strategies, and there are 4 best practices that have been researched and are embedded in the area of focus. So this allows teachers to have a conversation about what are they seeing with each other's classrooms and best practices, for example, with instructional strategies. Are they building in multiple checks for understanding that they see in their colleagues teaching, and what happens when they do or do not use that best practice? So that's the idea of the tool, is to really allow for multiple visits in a structured way. There are opportunities to write insights and questions and notes as teachers go into each other's classrooms, and to give feedback, again, in a non-threatening, collaborative way. And then the last piece of the framework is a teacher work protocol, which allows for 2 teachers to have a structured conversation about their visit together, and to allow for a structured way to talk about best practices. For example, the first part of the protocol says, what did you see during your classroom visit? And this is a simple description question as opposed to rushing to judgment, and it guides you through description, analysis, evaluation, and prediction, which hopefully will help teachers, again, have a structured conversation about their own best practices and their own work in the classroom.